Okay, now it's working. Now, okay. Right.
But it's not showing here. It says bad.
It will change. It will change.
Please, let's get the other computer out. I can't. It's very confusing to me. It's snapping. It says it's
the
bad.
other computer is too slow.
But we can at least see there.
Okay,
At least we have some kind of knowledge of
I'm
outside of
sorry. Because of that shift, you know, it's a little difficult to go to YouTube. And Ustream was 3 years we worked, we know, but that is right.
But that's not showing anything there. Oh, this was never turned on. What is this? Is this on it? Should I just reopen? What's happening here? No, I'm gonna. No.
I was just going through that, you know.
I'm turning it off.
Too slow. I just was it for dust.
Probably that is. Okay, fine. It's not compact. You just come here and help this. Okay, I'm gonna go on here. This is Houston. We don't want Houston. We want YouTube.
Is it working? I go to YouTube. The emojis are slow. Okay, that is not good.
Sorry, guys. This is life. This happens to us. This has happened because actually every week it's happened to us since we switched over. Why can't I get on here?
This week I will go through all for the beginning. It's enough. Okay.
I'm going to go to Chrome. I can't. It's this is locked in. I don't know why. Started with Chrome.
Would you like to take tea?
You just have, thank you. I just have.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Then have you? With you? Hi, would you like to come and check it? We stream it, but the data is bad.
This bar is locked on this, Zara.
Huh. But you mean it's working, you can watch it. Okay, let's go start. He's saying it's not, doesn't matter, but he's watching us.
I can't get YouTube on this. I don't know what happened. It's locked. It won't let me get into anything. It won't let me delete. There.
Okay, now he's getting that. He's getting, okay, I'm going to introduce and they started.
Wait, I'm going to do the introduction. He can watch it?
Yeah,
Here,
he's
here,
watching.
here, I'm going here. Make our done.
Where's Safari? How can I get it? Judy, can you bring the Safari here?
You're on Safari. This is Safari.
I mean, the flash. Oh, it's here.
It shows here. It's live. Okay, we're going. It is live. We can see it here. I don't know why our computer will.
If you bring the flash encoder, we can put the camera on there.
Let me do the introduction.
Okay. Judy, I cannot work with that. Bring the camera on there.
I need to do the introduction of what we are.
Okay, but let's fix the camera on there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get why here it says bad, but there we can see it. Look at that. What do we do?
I don't know how bring it down and then bring the flash and put it. Oh. I'm sorry?
This light behind us. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Where is it, Zara? Where's the flash encoder?
It's here.
I know, but I clicked on it. It didn't come up. Did you press something?
No. Of course not.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it off. I have to turn it off, and it's not here.
No, don't turn off. Don't be
It's not showing, darling.
Then
Something was clicked that it's not showing. All we see is a name here. We don't see the encoder.
it's your computer. You can find it. Try to find
Zara,
it.
it was there. I didn't touch anything. I wasn't on it. You were.
It's so tricky.
I can't. It's not. It's. I don't know where it went. Did you press hide or something? I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went. So what do you want me to do?
I never worked with Apple or Mac.
I can't. It's not there. I don't know how to bring it up. I have to turn it off and start over. We're sorry, guys. Now it says good. But it's frozen.
Yes, we should check over there. Patrick is watching, but our camera is not working. Let me see.
Our camera's working.
No, I mean, we should fix the camera. We should fix the camera. Okay, everything is okay. Would you like to go and start?
But it's not showing here anymore.
Okay, it's watching. This is very slow.
It froze. Why don't you ask him now if you can see it again? Tell me how to turn
He
it off.
just sent to me, he said, why you don't start? I'm watching. Just camera is not on.
When did he say that? After I stopped? Started again?
Yes, just now.
You did?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay. I'm going to sit over there.
Okay, I can bring the camera on.
I'll get my glasses so I can see. Here we go. I hope he can see what he said he could see.
Okay. And Ajit and Julia.
Yes,
Please.
Jane Mayor Baba. Yeah, first of all, apologize. We have switched over to YouTube, and we're still having adjustment problems, and we don't quite understand what it is. So we have someone by phone that helps us. So I apologize that it's taken us this long to finally get it going. Because we are new on YouTube, before we were on Ustream, it was just Baba lovers, but now so we're going to introduce who we are in case there's someone who doesn't know who we are. I'm saying welcome to the worldwide Meher Baba family meeting. Every Sunday we broadcast live from Mehrabad, India, where the avatar of the age has his tomb shrine. Mehrabad, about 7 hours inland from Mumbai, is a place of world pilgrimage. And since we are only 5 minutes down the hill from his samadhi, we are in a perfect position to take the opportunity to have pilgrims who have met Meher Baba to be our guests. The idea of using the internet on a weekly basis to communicate with Baba lovers throughout the world started when one of Meher Baba's disciples, Balkal Churi, traveled to the West over 2 decades ago. Each week, people could chat with Bao about Baba. When Baoji went to Baba, people requested the weekly chat continue. A few of us who had attended Bao's meetings decided to turn them into Meher Baba meetings with guests, music, poetry, reading, and so forth. So this is how this came about. And today, Zara will introduce our guest.
Actually, I don't know very well. Just okay, Meher Baba, welcome to our meeting, Worldwide Baba Family. today our guests are two musicians that they had concert, very, very beautiful concert yesterday in Mehrabad for Mehrabad people, Baba lovers, and today they are our guests. I hope, beside their music, also they share with us how they came to Baba, how they know Meher Baba, or any memories, anything they like to share. I hope they do it. And they will start with their beautiful songs. Thank you, Baba, for our very precious guest. One is Siddharth Verma. The other one is Ajit Tiwari. It's good. Jai Mer Baba.
We can start the prayers after a song.
Let's do it.
It's true, like they want. We're live.
We're live. Should we start?
Yes.
Okay. So we are waiting for your introduction. Later on.
You want to introduce them?
Thank you, Lord. Namaskar, Meher Baba ki jai. Thank you very much for having us over for this program. And as Zara mentioned, we are a bunch of guys who play music, sometimes in Hyderabad, sometimes in Mumbai. And we are part of a group called the Meher Baba Jammers. And the idea of the group is to spread Baba's name through music and song. And we love to get an opportunity like this to come and they would come and share Baba's name again and again in various ways, especially through music. And today, as part of this program, we would be sharing some of our music that we've created ourselves, again, purely for Baba. And this has been done with a lot of love, so I hope you also like it and enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed putting it together. Jai Baba. जाके छुपा है कहाँ तुझे ढूंढे सारा जहां मेहरबान तू जाके छुपा है कहाँ तुझे ढूंढे सारा जहां मीठा मीठा दर्द भी तू है तू ही दिल की ज़बान अंदर देखूं बाहर झांकूं हर सू तू ही बसा छुपना है तो साथ में मुझको बाहर पकड़ ले चल ओ आंखें मूंदो और मैं देखूं तुझको ही हर पल मेहरबान जाके छुपा है सहारा जहां मेहरबान तो जाने मन की मेरे फिर भी है अनजान बार बार क्यों मोहे परखे दिल दिल निकले जान मैं ना चाहूं जग की दौलत ना मैं चाहूं ना हो मेरे दिल में आन बसो तुम जैसे शबरी के मेहरबान तू जाके छुपा है कहाँ सहारा जहां मेहरबान जो तू कहता तू है मेरा दे दे ये वरदान दामन तेरा कर भी तेरा जिस शर्त निकले प्राण गोद में तेरी सर हो मेरा और थम चाहे पल हो मैं सो जाऊं छोड़ के चिंता की रहना गंगा जल मेहरबान तू जाके छुपा सहारा जहां मेहरबान मेहरबान मेहरबान
Meher Baba Ki Jai. Jai Baba. Beautiful. Thank you, Siddharth. Siddharth, can you say a little in English what is the meaning of that?
So the song is called Meherban. It was written one of the first.
Did you write yourself?
Yeah, this song was written by our group, the Meher Baba Jammers, and put to music also by the Jammers. Essentially, the song is about longing, and it talks about it's a question to Baba, which is Meherban. Meherban tu jaake chupa hai kahan, which means Meherban, where have you gone hidden yourself? And the whole world is looking for you. And if you know what is in my heart, and yet you pretend that you can't hear it, you don't know it, and don't make me wait so long that I might just die waiting for it to happen. So it's a song of longing, and we've written a few other songs in the same tone where you are asking questions of Baba, why you're hiding yourself from us, and what we're going through, what I'm going through, waiting for you to come to see me. So that's the soul of it.
Very beautiful, beautiful melody, singing, everything. Thank you, Siddharth.
I love that sound.
Ajit, would you like to say a little bit about your connection with Baba, how you know Baba? Just something that we know.
First, I heard about Baba with Professor A.K. Hajra, Amina Kumar Hajra.
Oh, Amina Kumar Hajra? Is you know them?
Yeah. Professor Hajra.
Yes.
And what do you remember? I mean, what year that was?
2012 to 2017.
Okay. You used to come here, didn't you, with Professor Hajra? Did you come here to Meherabad? No?
You started last year, if I as I remember, right? 1.5 years.
No.
Almost.
3 years.
2012.
2012, 13 to 17.
Okay. I see.
So did you live near Professor Hajra? Were you in the same town?
Yes.
Oh.
How did you know Professor Hajra?
In his house, I'm living.
You were living in his house, but how did you come about living in his house?
I went Jabalpur to music workshop and everything, so I heard about Baba. And
Where did you hear about Baba? At the music shop?
yeah,
Was there
Professor A.K. Hajra's son is my colleague, my teacher.
your teacher?
Meher Hajra.
Meher Hajra. His son
Yes.
was your music teacher.
Yeah.
And when he started talking about Baba, what brought your interest? Because you liked him as a music teacher, so you were interested also in who is he talking about, or what brought your interest other than music? Someone talks about Baba. What
जब
made
मैं
you?
गाना गाता था वो मुझसे गाना सुनते थे और वो मुझे बार बार बोलते थे कि समाधि पे जाके गाना सुनाओ बाबा को.
He says every time he used to sing, Professor Hajra used to insist that Ajit should go to Meherabad and sing at the Samadhi for Baba. He used to absolutely insist every single time that with a voice like that, you must go to Meherabad and sing at the Samadhi.
Oh, how sweet!
I think he avoided coming here for a very long time, but then when he came,
A few years.
and then he got hooked.
So when you came, did you come by yourself, or did you come with people?
Hajra's second son, Abir Hajra.
You came with his son.
Yes.
The first time you came with him.
In March.
Did you stay at Hostel D or at Hostel D?
Yeah.
And you sang at the Samadhi?
Yeah. First day.
First day.
How did you like first time when you entered inside? It was what Hasra told you, or
I
the
feel
kind-
that time I was feel like um, wash my everything.
Like you're being clean?
Yes.
Like you're
yeah,
being internally
like,
clean?
when I was entering samadhi, so I feel like washing machine is.
Never heard anybody says. It's more than 3 years. Every week almost we have chat here. People come and they talk about their experiences. It's the first time someone is saying that. Right, Judy? I never heard.
I had
Then I went to washing machine.
they say, you know, the bliss and, you know, and all of this stuff. And no one said they felt like they came into a wash machine washing themselves internally.
It's then we can say somebody is a spiritual washing machine. Can wash the people. Okay, continue, please. It's so sweet.
Oh, how sweet that is. Do you remember the first song you sang to Baba?
First song is Meher Hazra's song. तू पीले पीले मेहर नाम का प्याला ये प्याला दुनिया में न्यारा इसकी रंगत न्यारी.
What does it say?
Drink the cup of meher.
Do what?
Drink the wine.
Drink the wine of
named
it.
meher.
One by one cup.
Will you sing that song now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. But we don't let you just to sing. You have to say a story and then sing. A story and sing. Oh, yeah, sure.
Where is
D man. What's that?
Yes, you will.
No, we are just.
तू पीले 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 मेहर नाम का प्याला. तू पीले 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 मेहर नाम का प्याला. ये प्याला दुनिया में न्यारा इसकी रंगत न्यारी. भीनी भीनी मीठी मीठी इसकी खुशबू न्यारी. बिना पिए कोई क्या समझेगा क्या है जादू डाला. तू पीले 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 मेहर नाम का प्याला. जय बाबा.
That was the song you sang it first time.
First time. And
Then,
first time I was singing 2 songs in Samadhi. At Samadhi.
okay. It was 2012, Ajit? 2012?
2012, yes.
Okay.
March 2012.
Okay, then how was the
दीवाना
spiritual?
बनाया तो मैं दीवाना.
How was the spiritual washing machine for you? Then after that, when you came out and
When I down at Samadhi, like I can't explain. So
as much as possible, you can say in the words. I guess.
first time, just I feel like vibrate. Vibrations also. I don't know, but when I come out to Samadhi,
Must.
different man.
Completely masked.
Yes.
Magan ho gaya.
No, different man, like
Another Ajit came
no.
outside. The Ajit Tiwari went inside, and another Ajit Tiwari
Another
just came outside.
Yes.
I understand.
So
Okay, Jimmy.
yeah.
Beautiful experience. Yeah. I don't know. What would you like to share before waiting for you?
Madam?
Hey, shall I ask you a little loud?
Loud, yes.
Maybe you're going to Siddharth Verma. Then you will share your stories.
हम तेरे निगाह करम अपनी तुझको मेरे सांसों की रंग मेरे बाबा मेरे बाबा हम पे रखना निगाह करम अपनी मेरे सांसों की ओ तू ही मेरा महरम महरम ओ तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम तू ही मेरा महरम 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 मेरा दिल तुझ में ही चंदा जैसे बादल में खो जाए मैं हूँ पतंग को बदौलूं मुझको पुकारे पगली पर आया मौका मैं वो के मस्त मगन तुझको मेरी लगन आया मौका मैं वो के मस्त मगन मैं तुझको मेरी लगन तू ही मेरा तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम ओ तू ही मेरा महरम 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 तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम महरम तू ही मेरा महरम
Baba, this is our most recent
Recent
composition.
composition. Yes.
And,
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah,
New.
new one.
it's a song which took 2.5 years to write
So I break that.
and put to music. And some songs come to you in 2.5 hours, and some just take forever. And just took 2.5
2.5 years.
in the making, in the composition, the music, final structuring, and all that. Finally, we managed to put it together only last month after 2.5 years.
What would you say what it is in English? The meaning of it in English?
It's a happy song. It's basically says Mere Baba, it's all about dancing celebration that I am, I am the kite, you're my string, and with you holding me, why should I not just go and fly in the open blue sky? And it's more about dancing with him, and when I'm around you, I get so involved and I just go absorbed in you. It's the same feeling that the moon gets when it goes to sleep in the lap of the clouds. It's that kind of feeling that I get when I'm around with you in your arms.
Would you do it again? I'd like to hear it again. Would you mind singing it again? Now that we know what it means, even in more of a flavor.
मेरा दिल तुझ में ही हो जाए चुचुंदा जैसे बादल में सो जाए मुँह में पतंग तो हो जो खुद को पुकारे बदली पवन आया मौका होके मस्त मगर हमें तुझको उड़ूं मैं नीले गगन आया मौका होके मस्त मगर हमें तुझको उड़ूं मैं नीले गगन तू ही मेरा महरम 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 तू ही मेरा महरम
Mera means someone that you can't live without. So, tu hi mera mehram, you are my mehram, someone I can't live without.
Someone I cannot live without.
Siddharth, I'm going to ask you, please share with us your stories.
What can I say? I've been very fortunate to be a part of the Baba circle. I am in fact the fourth generation of Baba followers from my family.
Fourth
Fourth
generation.
generation, yes. Then my great grandmother, then my grandparents Prakashpati Sharma and Kishan Singh. My grandparents Prakashpati Sharma and Kishan Singh. They were stalwarts, obviously. And then my parents, my mother especially, and now me, and of course after me, my son. So he's the fifth generation in the same family. So we've been very lucky to
Then
be.
comes it down.
We've been very lucky to be a part of the part of Baba's orbit of love, and I've always grown up when I was his age and even younger. I was grown up listening to Baba stories from my grandfather and all that. But at that point in time, you're more interested in kites and marbles and games outside than to listen to some Baba story. You don't realize the value of that. So every time my grandfather used to start telling a story about Baba to some random stranger, I would just roll my eyes and not again and run out and stuff.
That story again?
Really, it means not again. And so honestly speaking, I was not a Baba lover in any way till my first year in college. And coming from a Baba family like mine, till the time I was 19, I didn't care much about Mera Baba, my son. I used to come with my childhood to Mera Baba to take darshan and all, and Baba taking my prayers and all that. And my idea of taking darshan was just coming on the 29th, taking a darshan and never entering Samadhi again, because for me, it really didn't matter.
And you were around the Mongoli all that time.
I've met Mera, I've met Mani, I've met Raj, I met Nirvan, of course, and I met Dr. Gavar, I met Katie and everyone else. Got a lot of love from them. But for me, at least at that point in time, there was a bunch of old people, sitting in this place.
How old were you that time?
I think I started coming when I was 5, 6 years old, which is 75, 76. So I was very young. And so I've seen most of them. And I would sit and start telling the stories in the Mandali hall and all that. I was very self-conscious, so I'd listen to a story, and even if I had a question, I would just keep it to myself, very shy. I won't raise my hand, because at that time there were all these Westerners who would come more than the Indians, and so I was the odd kid out. And I'd rather be outside chasing birds and butterflies, and I just go meet Mani and Mera, of course, from a distance. Mera always had this demeanor about her. And even as a kid, I realized that you're not supposed to go close to her, not too close to her. And I used to be in awe of her, almost scared of her.
Mm-hmm.
I would not approach her at all. But Mani has to meet her, and she's hug and kiss. Mani when she was a kid. And after that was done, okay, whatever needs to be done is done. Let me go play and catch some butterflies. And so I missed out on all that. I wish I could have been more mature at that point in time, but we were kids. So I really didn't believe in Mera Baba at all till the time I was 19. And that's also because something happened in my life, and I was very, very upset, very depressed, almost suicidal.
You were almost suicidal?
Suicidal, yes. I actually thought of suicide when I was 19. I was so upset. At that age.
You tried it, or you?
I was on the verge. And
you were thinking about it.
I was on the verge of it, and I thought about my mom and said, what will happen to her if I do this? It was Baba telling me to stop. I didn't even believe in Baba that time. I kept to myself that I'd done that, and
Why do you think you were suicidal? What was it?
Something happened in my life, and at that age, every small incident is too big. Everything is large. Everything is life-threatening, because you don't have the maturity to deal with issues.
Right, of course, you don't have that.
You just feel that, oh my God, this is the end of my life, and everyone will hate me, and that this, and I don't deserve to live and stuff like that. It was immaturity and stupidity talking. But so when I went home from a summer break after my first year in college, my mom thought something was wrong with me, and she absolutely insisted I go to Mera Baba just for 3-4 days to get a change of scene.
This is when you were 19.
I was 19, and she absolutely pushed me to go. I did not want to go. I didn't believe in it. I really don't believe in it. She would just go for it like a picnic. She obviously had more faith in it, trust. And I remember coming as a kid, but that particular trip, that particular moment, I remember very vividly, because that's what changed my life at the moment. I remember coming to Samadhi, because the afternoon, in summers, there was nobody at the Samadhi. Maybe one odd person, maybe the person on duty and some other person. And when I had come with my sister, she's younger than me by 2 years, and when I entered the Samadhi, okay, I know I need to do this, okay, let me get out of the way, we can be back quickly. I remember putting my head down and on marble, and I remember this huge ocean of sadness coming up and bursting forth.
And the tears?
I didn't believe in it. And
it was
yet,
coming up from you?
And yet something like this huge ocean came up of sadness and tears and anger and frustration and everything. And, it was more than a case of sadness. And it came out, and I started crying loudly, sobbing. I could not raise my head, and I didn't know why. And for no reason, out of maybe anger or helplessness, only one thing I started repeating, I think quite audibly, if you are God, help me.
Oh.
And
I didn't believe in it. It was a genuine moment of sadness, genuine moment of sheer helplessness. I said, if you're God, help me. Because I don't know that time, that day. Anyway, I think I came out after 5 minutes, whatever it was, and somebody was there to console me. And typically they hug you at that time. Maybe Nana Khair, or I don't know what I couldn't remember now. So they sat me down, gave me some prasad, and had some water. And I went back, spent my 1 or 2 days in Hyderabad. I reached back, I went back home again. And the moment I reached home, I was still upset and sad, depressed. So my mom said, I was more than scared of my mom finding out about it because they stopped loving me. That was my fear. So I should end my life. Something I had done which I was not very proud of, and I was scared, right? It was a mistake. And so in the moment, I went to the house and my mom looked at me, she said, I need to talk to you. And something about it told me she knows. It was the most scariest moment of my life that my mom is disowned.
Mamas know everything.
They're
like radars, right?
No, I don't know how she knew. I said, something happened in the last 3-4 days, she knows about it, and this is it. I'm going to be disowned today, and my parents will stop loving me, and I'll be thrown out of the house, and I have no place to go, and what I'm going to do. That was the Friday. So she called me to her room, she shut the door, she sat me down, and she said, I've come to know about this.
What?
I've come to know about this. You did this. And I burst out crying because I knew this is it. Now it's over, my life is over. So now my mom will hate me. And I thought she'd be horribly mad. I thought she was going to be absolutely really mad, disgusted with me. She'd throw me out of the house. And she said, why didn't you tell me about this? And then I said, hang on, she's not looking very angry about this.
Where's the anger, huh?
She's not looking very frustrated with you. Then I'm sobbing and I'm crying and telling her everything, confessing. It's just a huge weight off my chest. I mean, anyway, she knows, so now it just comes out. And I give my version of the whole thing and all that. And she hugged me. She said, I can't believe you've been carrying this inside you for so long. Instead of trusting me and coming and telling me. And it was like, I couldn't believe this. This was totally out of the blue, unexpected, exact opposite of what I was expecting. And then, anyway, we had a little chat. She hugged me, I cried. My sister was fine. And then, I had a curiosity, said, how do you know? Like, how did you find out about this? She said, so-and-so person came and told me. I said, when? So-and-so person came and told me about it. I said, when? The day you reached Mehrabad. Is the person just landed up? They were not supposed to come. They just landed up out of the blue from another city and just came and told them everything. Random. So, what time? 12 o'clock.
What time?
12 o'clock. The moment I kept my head down and I challenged the issue of God help me is the exact moment that person came to my house out of the blue unexpectedly, told mom everything, and mom, instead of getting angry with me, threw them out of the house.
Threw the person out?
Threw them out of the house. Leave my son alone. That moment when she told me 12 o'clock that day is the moment that oh my God, he is gone. Now, I mean,
did you tell your mom that exactly at that time this happened?
It's the biggest, I think, moment of my life, the one which completely turned my life, turned my face towards him, got me connected to him. It's the moment that I realized, oh my God. I mean, all these years, I ignored him completely, didn't care much about him, and then I suddenly, he tells me, this is me, this is God. And so, then after, of course, I started following, believing, loving him, literally loving him because I thought he saved my life. And that was the time I told my mom that I tried to commit suicide. I mean, I was on the verge of committing suicide, and my mom was very hurt and depressed about it. But of course, she said, never again. Something come and tell me, don't try these stunts. Of course, there's more maturity in life now than at that point in time. And after that, we are human. So, a couple of other things happened. Maybe you still wonder,
maybe that was just a coincidence, I don't know if he's really God, and maybe God, maybe some big saint or not, but God, I don't know.
Just a coincidence, not a big coincidence.
And then you challenge him about something again, that happened. Okay. Second coincidence, maybe. One last time. I challenged him about something else instantly. And then, whoa, back off now. Don't push your luck too much. And then, of course, by that time, he drags you in. When a moment comes, he pulls you in, drags you in.
Is it private, the other thing that happened, or do you not remember? When you challenged Baba?
I remember
the second
one
time?
more incident where, this probably happened before this major thing when I was in school and I had to undergo surgery in Delhi. My mom, I was in the army hospital and my mom was supposed to come pick me up after the surgery. And I was alone that day. She had to rush back to Dehradun again and to come back in 2 days. And they discharged me in the morning.
They what?
They discharged me from the hospital in the morning. And I was a kid, like maybe 15, 16, just his age is slightly older than that. And I was very scared. Delhi was this big bad city and I knew no one.
They discharged you and your parents aren't there?
My parents were supposed to come in the morning and they didn't come. I did not know why. There was no mobile phones at that time, nothing. And so here is this kid, 12, 13 years old, just turned out of the hospital at late afternoon, sitting outside the hospital with a little bag, surgery done, nowhere to go, no clue what to do, helpless and scared. And I was a very vulnerable soul that day. And out of the blue, I just thought of, pray to God. God, oh, Mere Baba. Apparently he's God. That's what my grandfather used to say. I said, Baba, if you're God, please send my mom right now. I remember distinctly, I was not sitting at the gate, outside the gate, I was slightly inside because I was scared to go on the main road as a kid. And I was sitting on the steps like this, waiting with a little bag. And I think I just finished saying this prayer. And I remember the miracle because it was less than 60 seconds later. I see my car driving almost in slow motion with mom driving and all that to come to pick me up. And there was a reason why they got delayed, there was a breakdown or something like that. And there were no mobile phones at that time, so they really could inform me. Which is very worried, but that was another moment where
that was the first
time
actually, because the 19-year-old.
Yes, but I forgot about it. As a kid, I was small, I forget, and very happy, hugged and cried about it. So they threw me out. I was scared and all that. So I was done, and then this was the second, of course, a big. And there was one more I forget, but the third one was just a formality, I guess. Didn't need me to do that again. And by that time, he'd already pulled me into his orbit of love. It was, there was no point even fighting it after that. And then, in his own ways, he brings you closer and closer. You don't realize it when it happens now. It's like falling in love, you don't know when it happens. There's no exact moment. It just happens, and by the time you realize it's too late. And so it's been an hour affair since then. And now I'm begging him to make me love him more and more. I don't know how far I've gone, but yeah, that's one of my prayers. Help me love you more and more.
That must have made your mother and father very, very happy when it came from your heart. When you're letting Baba from your heart, you're not just the influence of the family, but it was a personal thing within yourself.
It was a personal connection. A very unique equation that I developed with him. Circumstances are such, and like Baba says, when you leave it all to me, then and you need to be really helpless to get to that point of sheer absolute helplessness. That's when he reaches on. That's his way. And now I realize it with all these years. There will be many testing moments after that. But I know only if you let go, become totally helpless, will he come forward. Otherwise, using your own mind, it ain't gonna work. So he's gonna watch and enjoy the show.
Your heart is so open at that point.
Is it really let go completely to me? I dare not care not for you. It's true. I mean, in my life, there have been plenty of instances like that.
From that time on, have you come with your parents?
Oh, all the time.
All the time now.
All the time.
You come with your parents.
So that your mom met Baba, right?
Yes, a few times. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, let us say.
Okay. You want to talk a little? Did you remember any of your mother's stories?
Well, I remember watching one of the films here, the 1953 Darshan in Dehradun, on 23rd of March 1953, where she was a little kid in Malina. to pigtails and all that, and my grandfather is there selling Baba literature at a little stall with the darshan program going on. My grandmother, making all the announcements with Baba sitting on the stage and singing bhajans and all that with Baba on the stage. Also, when he walks in first, there's a small Jai Ho, the movie you've seen, Jai Ho, the very opening scene where she's garlanding Baba. My grandfather's watching and all that. So
That's your grandma.
that's my grandmom and my grandfather.
And your grandfather.
So I remember those scenes, I mean, there's so many stories about my grandmother and my grandfather with Baba. He was with Baba after 53 when Baba went to the Andhra tour. So my grandfather accompanied him and all that. And he was there at the time when Baba declared his avatar.
Your grandfather was there.
What was his name?
Kishan Singh. Kishan Singh.
Oh, his grandfather.
He was there at the time. He shared experiencing the moment Baba stopped the music and he spelled out on his alphabet rule, Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. For the first time he said Avatar Meher Baba. So the whole atmosphere, the air was electric. It was like an electric current running in the air at that moment when he said Avatar Meher Baba.
Your grandfather remembers that feeling like
It was like an
current?
electric current in the air.
Oh.
You could feel the electric current in the air.
It was in Maharashtra, November. Sorry, can you say again? Baba came outside from the hall
Yes.
from
and
that
declared that his avatar, and he
dictated
showed
the-
that
yes.
saying Avatar
Raised his
Meher Baba
hand- and
Ki
raised
Jai.
his arm after that, saying Avatar Meher
And
Baba.
at that time, okay. The first time was there.
So next
Oh, I
time.
didn't know this part.
Next time.
It's so
It was midnight. It was midnight.
Thank you
What
so
an
much.
experience
I loved
to
it.
be there. What I'm so
Chosen
fortunate.
few. That's the night time I think they had sung the Meher Chalisa for the first time.
I'm sorry, what?
The Meher Chalisa was sung to Baba that night for the first time, and Baba said, "You have no idea what gift I'm about to give to you." And that's
Do you know that song, Meher Chalisa?
It's a very long song, and I don't know it. This is
I know some parts.
Probably
but-
Ajit may know that. It's 40 verses to it. That's why I said Chalisa.
Do you know part of it?
Actually.
When he comes in
Maybe we'll try.
together,
Maybe we can try.
I remember
do you
some
play?
lines because
Do you sing or play? Are you gonna learn?
He's learning the drums now.
Ah, tabla or
The
the?
drums.
You mean regular drums,
Yeah.
Western drums,
The best.
rock and roll
Rock
drums.
and roll.
Ah,
He's also complete Baba's own. And I say that because when he was barely 8 months old, he could barely stand with holding onto something. He'll pull himself up and just about stand on his two wobbly legs. At the Sehwas 2005, I got him along with me to the Sehwas. And during the middle of Sehwas, I had taken him to Baba's Gadi under the tin shed. And I just left him over there, just by the Gadi, nothing, and I was recording him. And I remember him crawl up to the Gadi, hold on to the side of the seat, and pull himself back, very slowly, to be just about his head coming up of the Gadi. And I remember him taking support and taking one little step after the other to go to Baba's picture. Till that time, he couldn't speak anything. He didn't know how to speak. He was 8 months old. I remember him going up to the picture. This was on tape. I was just casually recording it by chance, coincidence. He goes up to Baba's picture there on the Gadi. He kisses it on his own and he says Baba. That was his first word.
his first words?
Baba. We had never told him Baba. We had never put in his ears where Baba consciously or something. His first, I froze for a second. I thought maybe I hadn't heard it properly. So I just let him be, and he somehow went to the other side of the Gadi. Then there were no railings around it as what we see now. It was just the Gadi there. And he went to the other side and he kissed the picture again and just smiled and says Baba again. That's the moment I realized an old Baba's soul has come back.
Oh, Baba,
His
so
first words
glad.
were
his story came up also.
so he came with that connection because for an 8-month-old baby to, and he's not seen that picture anywhere specifically, and he has not been told or initiated by us to say this is Baba, bow down, kiss down, nothing. The bowing down came naturally, the kissing came naturally, and his first
And then to go all the way around to the other side.
and he did that 2-3 times. He just went around saying Baba, Baba, kept kissing the picture again and again. It was a full 5-minute video, and I remember I was shaking.
Wow.
Varun, how is your feeling now to Baba?
What do you feel about the connection? A little louder, maybe.
I feel that Baba actually kind of plays a really important role in my life because constantly, every time I feel like helpless or anything, I always ask Baba, and yeah, he, no matter what, always fulfills that wish, no matter what. So, yeah, he's helped me out in a lot of
So
tough
you're
situations.
very aware of Baba's impact
Yes.
on your life, your personal life, you, separate from your father, separate, just you and Baba.
Yeah.
Wow. And so young to have that. Well, 8 months old.
It,
Before that, just your first awareness of it.
that was his first one. And one more thing he used to do, which nobody in my family has done, and I think it's something that mostly you see from pilgrims coming from the southern part of India, is they prostrate completely, and extend their arms all the way out and prostrate in samadhi.
Is that more south?
It's mostly south, from the southern part of India. It's the way the deities are worshipped. It's a very natural thing for people to do. But coming from my family, we would just normally kneel down, put our head down, and spread out, take darshan and go back. And this kid used to, on his own, go inside and completely prostrate. We've not taught him that. We have never done that ourselves in our life.
You guys never did that.
And you prostrate and all that, and it came to a point where there were two types of darshan for Varun. One was a short darshan, which is that go down, kneel down, quickly take darshan. One was a long darshan, which is very good prostrate, and he used to love to do that. So sometimes I used to come to Mehrabad in the afternoon, if the samadhi was empty, he would say, Varun, today is a long darshan, we can take a long darshan. And he would run and hop inside, go inside running quickly and just prostrate.
Oh, you would tell him to do like.
Today is a day to do a long darshan if you want. Because we defined it for him, because normally when he was prostrate, he would not get up. And then there would be line 4-5 people, so we had to tell him very gently, Varun, today short darshan, and if there's nobody there, Varun, today we do long darshan. So in the summertime he'd come, he just lie on the whole floor and just prostrate on his own. Well, he stopped doing that now. He used to prostrate a lot as a kid, and he started on his own, he left it on his own, so I think some past impressions from another lifetime when he was a Baba follower.
Yeah, definitely. And he didn't. And you had to call it short darshana. Darshan, he wouldn't want to get up.
Yeah, he won't want to get up otherwise. So I had to tell him, today's short darshan, there were more people. So he listened to us, of course, immediately and go inside, come out in 10-15 seconds. But he used to love his long darshans. Especially in the summers, because the floor used to be a little colder compared to the temperature outside. So he used to just prostrate and just be there for a couple of minutes.
Really? For a couple of minutes,
Yes,
he'd be actually laying there for a couple of
prostrate.
minutes?
Hands extended, legs out, fully stretched.
Wow. Well, do you remember what you would feel doing that?
Not exactly, because that was kind of quite some years ago. So
You're too young
yeah, I was
to
quite young.
remember.
And that-
But isn't that interesting to hear
Yeah, exactly.
your father telling about that, or what you did from just within yourself, that need within you to express your love for Baba like that?
Yeah, I like hearing all these stories about me, which some of them I never knew myself. Like, I was barely conscious at that time, so I barely knew any of this stuff which I was doing. So it's always good to hear what my dad says.
Yeah.
Before he was born, the day he was born, and his mother went into labor, she was falling asleep and coming out of sleep almost in seconds. Just in almost, I think.
Was it a long labor?
It was a very long, the whole day. The whole day. It was a very long and painful labor. And before he was born, just couple of minutes before he was born, she had a dream. And she would go fall asleep just for a couple of seconds and come back in a couple of seconds, maybe with the medication. And she had a dream that just outside the gadi, where there's a little platform where normally people sit and somebody sometimes eats and stuff like that. She saw the mandli sitting over there. And Baba's mandli sitting over there. She was there as part of the mandli. We were sitting there with the mandli. And they had told her something about, I think, child or something like that. And immediately after that, it was born. So she
She has a
Ah.
she has that ring.
What's the meaning of his name?
Varun is actually we had trouble coming up with names. In India, you have millions of possibilities of names and all that, and we tried. I mean, we rejected quite a few. Yes, no, and then the Varun, I took it up because I just like the. This is an honest confession. Sorry, we just kept it because I like the ring about the name Varun. I like that. Varun. Just
Varun.
I like the ring about it.
Balloon.
Varun. But in Hindi it also means the rain, god of rain.
Balloon.
Varun,
Got a ring?
god of rain.
Ring. Oh.
And in the prayer, the Parsi prayer, the Russian prayer, it's also the 44th name of God. In the 101 names, the 44th name is Varun, which I didn't know. We found out later on.
Yes.
So it was a Baba choice.
Of a Parsi
The
prayer.
101 names of God, the 44th is Varun.
I've never heard of that name.
Yeah, I never heard.
Huh.
And it's matched with surname. Varun
Varun
Verma.
Verma, we.
Varun Verma. Very family. Beautiful.
Poetic.
He's a complete Baba soul. In my case, I had to be.
Varun Varma. That sounds like. And now,
Varun
Varun Varma! And you can Which has that sound.
In many ways, he's got Baba's light shining through. I sense it so much. His love for Baba is so natural and spontaneous. In my case, something had to happen for me to come into contact and in his orbit again. In his case, it has been such a natural flow. It's like one day the spring just springs forth and just flows continuously, silently, quietly, effortlessly. In his case, it has been very effortless, but that's probably because he's been there with Baba before. So
Yeah.
we did not need to do anything. It just came. It just opened up, uncovered it, unveiled itself, and it's been like this.
So they have question about the jammers, your concert name. How this name came, and then people came together. Where is that idea that you become a group of people with that name and start to give concert in Merhaba?
The group's about a year and a half, 2 years old. It's not very old.
Right.
And it's not really a formal rock group. It's actually a bunch of guys who come together who like music, are into Baba, of course, and like to sing for Baba and play for Baba. So this name came much like his name, just out of the blue. Mere Baba Jamas. I was sitting one day, I've seen these guys sing and play music and all that. So I was always very happy and very enjoyed the music a lot. And I also wanted to learn, so I would sit with them sometimes.
Are they from Mumbai or Dehradun now?
From all over the place.
From all over India. How many how many jammers
The
are
core
there?
team is about 4 or 5 people, but the extended family runs into tens because anybody can play and sing a little bit and wants to come.
And then
Ajit, there's Raghav, Ajit, there's Rajat, Ajit, Raghav, Arjun, myself.
Siddharth.
Now there we have Kanchan who sang yesterday, the Kanchan who was there yesterday in the concert.
It was not in the concert.
Okay,
It was
it's Kanchan. Now there is Abhinav who came for the first time yesterday.
There's room to grow with the jammers.
Absolutely.
They're like their arms open. Come on and jam.
As long as we have even a semblance of music knowledge, we know any experts, and you are happy to sing for Baba, you're welcome to join us. Come
Who is
perform.
managing the group? It's you?
It's nobody managing. It's like since I'm the oldest in the group, so I guess I can push my way sometimes. So
Listen to
I'm quite enthusiastic about doing concerts in Hyderabad. For me, it's very special. Today we did almost an hour and a half of music at Merazad. Beautiful, always a different feeling. Very special to sit on in Mandli Hall and perform Baba.
Oh, lovely.
We had a lovely experience there. So actually, these are the moments that the Mayor Baba Jamus live for. Looking forward to the next moment.
Do you play at different Baba centers and things like that, or you mostly Merazad?
It's only now that people in the Baba world have come to sort of know us a bit and kind of appreciate our music and all that. So yeah, of late there've been a few requests for us to come and perform in various Baba centers, Amravati, Nagpur, Delhi, Lucknow. So we met somebody yesterday who wanted us to come to Bangalore. So it's interesting, but there are two practical challenges to that. One is, of course, most of these guys have jobs and they work, so for them to be able to pull out time Sunday out of the blue for something like a concert in Bangalore is not that easy. And also, a more personal reason is that we just find it easy and natural to perform for Baba in Mera. And the idea of going to some place else to sing for him, for some reason, doesn't sound that appealing. It's in a way, so far at least, it's been a Mehrabad centric, Mehrabad and Mehrabad centric, group, so to speak. And of course, we jam together in Mumbai at my place or somebody else's place. In Mumbai itself, for Baba functions, there are so many book readings and other music evenings with Baba. We've been called, but we've never really gone as a group. That has never had its appeal to us for some reason. Maybe at some point we will do that. At this point in time, we are very happy coming to Mehrabad and singing.
Come here and the Samadhi or concerts here.
We just feel Baba's presence here more than any other place.
Yeah.
And which is not to say that Baba is not other places. He is. But our heart is for some reason lost completely to Mehrabad and Mehrabad. So this is, it comes to us naturally to come and perform here. All of us. So people take leave, we meet a couple of weeks before, a few times around the weekends, prepare some new music if we can.
When you prepare music, because you have the access of the internet, it's easy to do, right? To talk to each other, to practice together over the internet? Or how do you meet to practice, like this song here that you sang with Ajit? 2.5 years in the making. Where did you get together to do that? Do you do that through the internet, or how do you meet to work on it? And
the music can come to anyone. The song can come to anyone in the group, and then we have to sit down and we all work on it together. We try to structure it, try to make it a little more peppy, put more melody if we feel there is a requirement. This song, for example, is called Nigahe Karam. Kim came. I was sitting one day with the guitar, and I started playing it. Fortunately or funnily, I think fortunately, when I write a song, 99.9 times it's for Baba. It just comes naturally. I can't seem to play music unless I'm playing it for him.
it's just your heart.
And sometimes the melody would come first, sometimes the music would come first.
It's almost like it's a poetry of it, like Hafez and Rumi and them. It just comes and they have to express it. They have to.
And I write it down, and then I try out different chords with it sometimes. And so some I like, some I don't like. This one I wrote, I played it to a couple of friends. They loved it, insisted I played Mehrabad and all. But somehow I was not happy with it.
Which song is that?
This is the one we just sang.
The just sang.
So I was not happy with the structuring. I was not happy with the melody. There's something about it. The song was nice. It's peppy, very catchy, and it has a nice hook to it and all that. So when I sat with these guys about a month back, we said, guys, we need to do this. We need to finish the song. Somehow it was calling that this is the time now we need to finish it. And then suddenly, in 15 minutes, what we could do in 2.5 years, it just came. And everything fell into place. It became instantly we knew this is it. It's complete. And so this time we re-sang it. We goofed up on lyrics, but that's the signature move of the Meher Baba Jamas. We always forget the lyrics of our own songs, or we play the wrong chords and all that. But that's divine humor. Baba enjoys that. You prepare a song for 2.5 years, you would think that you know it like the back of your hand. And that's the song you goof up in completely in front of a live audience of 100 people. I mean, maybe that's Baba having his fun. So, but that's how we write our music. It can come to anyone, and then we try to define it, and then we play it. So,
Would you guys like to
thank you.
sing another? Well, you're eating popcorn now. It's not time to sing a song. It's the wrong time to ask you to sing a song. Should we want to take a little break?
Ajit is in hurry to go to Samadhi, and I asked him, please sing one another song.
Oh, they're going to go to
That's
the
what I
Samadhi.
brought while they are, they are taking
Okay.
something, and then also.
You take turns. You sing a song while he eats popcorn. Then Ajit comes and plays it while you eat popcorn. And you can eat popcorn the whole time.
I know a few lines if you want to do with me. Yeah, I know a few lines of that. I know it all, but I
What
forgot.
song is it?
It's Meher-Chalisa. I
Oh.
used to sing to Baji. Yeah.
He said that he says Chal. He said Meher
I think
Chalisa.
he will accompany you with the keys, I think better, because I've never played that.
Baji, how old are you?
Oh my god.
Very old man.
Very old.
He's very old man. No, you are old.
While he eats his popcorn, I'll do a song.
Yes, it's better. And I bring tea for home. Judy, you want popcorn?
No, serve it to them. So, do you want to sing while Ajit is eating his popcorn?
Yeah, I'll sing a song.
Let him sing.
I'll allow him to
No,
finish
Ajit,
his
you
popcorn.
eat your popcorn. Let him sing a song. You can sit down and eat. You can watch it eat. You can sit and we can watch you eat your popcorn. Okay. So you go ahead and.
Again, this song was inspired by the beauty of the song.
What?
The beauty of the song and why it is so special and close to my heart is because this was written, or this came to us. Ajit and I were sitting one day and we said, we need to write this. I feel I need to write something. And we were in Meherabad that day. And we both decided randomly, out of the blue, let's go to Samadhi. It was around 11:30 in the morning. And it was a hot day, but luckily it became overcast suddenly. And I said, we need to write something. And we went and we went to Samadhi to darshan, and then we kind of walked over the field. And we were sitting under one of the trees over there, and we started playing. And the song came at that time. So for me, it's like prasad from Baba, because we wanted to do something, we requested Baba. We went to sat next to Samadhi, and then this song should be
It's like the prompting.
It was
Go, you got to do it. There's something coming. There's
I'm going to
something
give it to you.
coming.
I'm going to give it to you now.
Yeah. Oh, but before you sing, could you tell us first what some of the words are in English, and then so that we understand when you're singing?
I will sing and maybe explain it a little better because I remember what I just sang.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The song is called Tere Bin in Hindi.
Tere-
Tere Bin.
Tere Bin.
Which translated to English means without you. And
Without.
again, song of longing and love and missing Baba. तेरे बिन कैसे कटे ये दिन ये मेरे पल छिन तेरे बिन ओ तेरे बिन कैसे कटे ये दिन ये मेरे पल छिन तेरे बिन ओ तेरे बिन कटे कैसे ये दिन ये मेरे पल छिन तेरे बिन. Literally it means without you how do I spend my days, how do I spend my moments without you. जाने क्यों होता है ऐसा यूं तेरे ही आने से आए करार धीरी सी खुशबू लिए यूं दिल में जैसे आए बहार पर तेरे बिन क्यों है सूनापन दीदी क्यों धड़कन
क्यों होता है ऐसा यूं, तेरे ही आने से आए करार. I don't know why it happens that only if I see you do I feel at peace. भीनी सी खुशबू लिए यूं दिल में जैसे आए बहार. I have the same feeling as if there's this mild sweet fragrance which has come and filled up my heart. Then why does it happen that without you everything is so quiet in my life? Why is it my heartbeat is so feeble without you? देखी तेरी राहें मेरी चाहें, बोले मन ले आ संग अपने, जो भी गाने वो सावन, पर तेरे बिन जलती है बूंदें, जलता है सावन, तेरे बिन. So all I do is wait for you to come back. How I wish you would come back and bring with you the monsoon, which will drench me in your love. Because without you, even this monsoon, it burns me. Every single raindrop, it burns me. Please come back soon. जागूं रातों में, तुझे सोचूं ख्यालों में, तो बहता हुआ चलता मुस्कुराए तारों में, पर तेरे बिन हारे ये चंदा ना भाए तारे, तेरे बिन तेरे बिन. I'm sleepless the entire night. All I do is get lost in your thoughts. And every time the moon, which is floating by the clouds, looks at my condition like this, it amuses him and it smiles. It's a beautiful starry night, moonlit night, but without you, it is all meaningless. The moon is meaningless. The stars are all pointless without you. Come back soon. तेरे बिन कैसे कटे ये मेरे पंछी, तेरे बिन तेरे बिन.
Wow.
Very beautiful.
Man, just a love song. It's a deep in her heart. Oh.
This is composed by the Jammers. This whole the sweetness of the melody is courtesy Ajit. So I just love to sit with him, and we've done a few other songs. We've done a Qawwali for Baba. It's a beautiful Qawwali.
Oh, you're going to sing a Qawwali?
He's
Ek
Kabul.
stanza.
He's Kabul.
Ek stanza. Go.
You got to do some. Now get some.
Okay.
Would you like some tea? Would you like some tea? Oh, you have tea.
I bring tea.
Okay, thank you. Ajit will do this one stanza of Qawwali with me.
Okay.
Tere Ishq Mein. This Qawwali was written by the Jammers. The hook of the Qawwali and a few of the wonderful lyrics in the Qawwali were actually contributed by my mom. And she writes. She can write very well Hindi, and she understands and speaks Urdu very well. And so she has been. She gave me a lot of confidence after we wrote this Qawwali, because writing Qawwali is not easy. It doesn't come naturally.
Who is writing? I'm sorry, I couldn't.
My mom.
Mother.
So she writes Hindi very well. She speaks Urdu and she understands Urdu very well. So she was actually the one who gave us the first opening line, which was struggling with the opening line. She gave that line and then she gave the book, and she gave a lot of a lot of the poetry in the Qawwali was written by her. So we actually just wrote on her lyrics and just added a few of our own after
Oh,
that.
how beautiful! Did your mom ever play with you guys?
No. She sings. She plays the dholak, and for many years, when her health permitted her, she used to sing for Baba. I mean, at the Dehradun Center.
Now she lives in Dehradun.
She's moved with us now.
She's in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Is she coming here sometime?
She comes here very often. She was here about
Oh.
2 weeks back.
We hope we can host her here in the
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, she has a wonderful story to tell about Baba.
Of course.
Her association with Baba. I don't
Okay.
want to spoil the story because she can tell it better than anyone else.
We wait for her, really.
Yeah, okay. And
Ajit Tiwari, Kaval, singer,
Yeah.
Baba lover. Ajit, how old are you?
how old are you?
Ajit,
No one knows.
No one knows.
Yeah, Ajit. Oh,
He's too young.
smile.
Too young.
He's young. He's very young.
Of course.
Ajit is my elder brother, so he's very young.
We'll start. जहाँ को देख तूने लफ्जों की सौगातें खुद को ना जाने क्यों खामोश बना रखा है यूं तो तेरे होठ सिले हैं साकी अपनी नजरों से मगर सबको पिला रखा है इश्क में जब से दीवाना हुआ सारे आलम में मेरा फसाना हुआ तेरे इश्क में जब से दीवाना हुआ सारे आलम में मेरा फसाना हुआ लोग कहते हैं भर दे तू झोली मेरी लोग कहते हैं भर दे तू झोली मेरी तेरा नाम भी मेरा खजाना हुआ मेहरबान तेरा नाम मेहरबान तेरा नाम मेहरबान तेरे इश्क में जब से दीवाना हुआ सारे आलम में मेरा फसाना हुआ कहते हो मेरा दामन थामे रखना खुद को मगर पर्दे में छुपा रखा है कैसे पहुंचूं तेरे दर तक मौला मौला घर तो तुमने सितारों में बना रखा है मेहरबान, तेरा नाम मेहरबान, तेरा नाम मेहरबान। तेरे इश्क में जब से दीवाना हुआ, सारे आलम में मेरा फसाना हुआ। तेरे इश्क में जब से दीवाना हुआ, सारे आलम में मेरा फसाना हुआ। मेहरबान, तेरा नाम मेहरबान, तेरा नाम मेहरबान।
Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. It's so beautiful. This is one of new songs you made for
No, this is
in the jam.
No, it's a Java song. As I said, it was inspired by the lyrics given by my mother, but then we added some of our own and we gave the music eventually. So yeah, we take inspiration very gratefully for wherever it comes. Baba is the ocean and he gives it through. Inspiration can come from anywhere, from anyone. Listening to somebody talk about something can trigger something inside, some lyrics, and then it becomes into a song in our heads. And then we write, we keep making it better, try to fit it into the meters and all that, and adding music to it. So he gives it from somewhere, sometimes.
Is there a favorite song of yours that you guys want to sing? A favorite? One of your
I think
favorite?
all our favorites.
All a favorite?
We
So
just
then
sang
do some
I
more.
think
Then
the
do
three-
some more.
The three that we sang today were favorites, all were favorites.
Do you remember that song? I always like that when I see in Indians, they are singing Hum Tera Vida.
Yeah.
Oh, that song, if you like it, if you like to sing it, because I feel so much we're saying to Baba.
So Baba, yes.
Yeah?
Sing?
It's a movie song, but it's so beautiful.
Oh, the Baba song. It's
Yeah.
not the movie song. Okay.
The all Indians, they know it.
हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। जिया मैं खुद को जो यूं दे दिया है, तेरी वफा ने मुझको संभाला, सारे गमों को दिल से निकाला। मैं जो मर भी गया तो वजूद मेरा सदा तुझ में रहे जिंदा। And you That you are my destiny. You are चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी अब तुम ही हो क्योंकि तुम ही हो अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी अब तुम ही हो चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी अब तुम ही हो मेरी आशिकी
Oh, you sing better than the singer. Your singing was much better than him.
Baba.
I forgot his name. What is his name? The singer is
Ajit.
Ajit.
Yeah.
You're singing better than Ajit.
Oh, wow. Baba.
Oh, so beautiful. Thank you, Baba.
So it's close.
One more. Don't go yet. Artie's in 10 minutes. That's 5 minutes away. It's only 5 minutes away. One more song. Just one.
One more song?
One more song together. You gonna go to Artie? I mean, you could stay all night, but you're gonna go to Artie.
See. Reading. साज तू तेरा तेज मैं तू है दवा और मज़ मैं दिलदार खुद गर्ज में है गीत तू तेरे लफ्ज़ में तू है दुआ और फर्ज में आज़ाद और कर्ज में तेरी मेहरबानी इन दिलों से मुकर गए तेरी मेहरबानी कि अनजाने ही हम सवर गए तू ही तो है बेवफा बारिश मेरी सवेरा मेरा मैं तेरा हूँ रास्ता मैं कश्ती तेरी किनारा मेरा तू ही तो है बेवफा तू बारिश मेरी सवेरा मेरा मैं तेरा हूँ रास्ता मैं कश्ती तेरी किनारा मेरा तेरी मेहरबानी अंधेरों से हम मुकर गए तेरी मेहरबानी कि अनजाने ही हम सवर गए एहसास को तेरे पर्स में तू है दुआ और मर्ज़ में दिलदार खुद गर्ज में है शाम तू तारीफ में तू चैन है तकलीफ में तेरा हुआ तेरी मेहरबानी अंधेरों से हम मुकर गए तेरी मेहरबानी जाने ही हम सवर गए Thank you.
I want to make an announcement that we'll take a 15-minute break. That while they go, we're doing a break. I'll turn it on to you.
Of course.
Here, just a minute. Let me swing it over. And that our guests want to go to.
Jay Baba, now is the
Wait,
time
wait,
to...
wait.
Oh, it's the time to
Okay,
wait.
now go.
Now go. It's the time to take a break. But I think our guests would like to go to Samadhi because it's going to be close to Arti time, prayer and Arti. And remember Baba's Samadhi, which is very, very close to here. They will leave and we continue. We are here after 10 minutes. Again, we will meet you. Jay, see you in the sky too. Jay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll put it on.
Thank you for having us over.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing.
22. 22.
Maybe
23.
Yes.
Close, please, 24.
No, 52.
24. Close, very close, 24.
10 years. 10 years.
No.
24. Very close. Very close.
I guess with you. I want to finish.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
See,
Hey, Sarah, this is-
very close to Mohammed. Very close. Your age.
7 minutes
To go there. Just Siddharth has car.
Do you want your car? Or I was going to say otherwise we
2
can give
minutes.
you a
2
ride.
minutes. He can
Thank you.
take you to Samadhi.
Thank you.
Just imagine.
Thank you
Siddharth,
so much. This is coming up.
We will wait for your mom. We will wait for Sahabas people when they come here.
I'm not with the family.
You're not?
That's right. Mom, I'll get.
Sorry?
When my mom comes, I will let you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Fill your pocket.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
We're so happy
This
to
was
see
so
you.
wonderful.
I feel like I didn't know how lovely you are.
After me, that was
And it should be like Maryland. I'm so you should come here and see football. Yes.
every Sunday you're here. Come here. Thank you. Even if you come for one song, you come. Yes, you come too. Even if it's one song, you come. Thank you. Jai Baba. We had 9 people watching, even though after we made all that mistakes in the beginning. I mean, it's really bad. The streaming's bad. I don't know. How do you say it's working good? That was so much fun.
So good, and they sit there. So because morning they said, no, we don't talk, we just sing. Oh, I said, okay. I know everybody sits here, starts to talk.
The Bible got their heart going.
But we didn't say anything because they were sure.
Where's the oh, here, I'll leave this one. But the computer doesn't, it needs to be plugged in, it doesn't, it goes bad, the battery.
It was not Maho's there. Tried and tried. It was not possible. Because they dream with Phil. Then Maho also would go, before Aarti. But they couldn't speak. They couldn't
No,
sing.
maybe she'll come next time.
Yeah. Yes.
Too bad I can't freeze popcorn, bring it next week. The, I'll bring my things, before I leave, including my tripod. But you always have to put everything down carefully on the tripod, not leave handles out and stuff. Now, where's the camera? Oh, there it is. If you didn't end up using it, this is the wrong bottom. I don't know where the right one is. I wonder if this is the one that goes to my, they got mixed up with mine.
I think it is because it's
You
not
know,
working
the
on this
tripod,
camera.
yeah, because we had one that worked. Don't go on yet, I'm not ready, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
No, I don't go. I just fix it on Barbara's photo.
Wait,
It's
which
not.
one's this?
I can see it here.
Laura, it's right here. There was two of them. This one was down underneath the stuff.
It was with you.
No,
We
nothing.
didn't have it. We had
No.
just one.
No.
Really, Kitty. This is
No,
the
you
only
didn't. You
one.
had two because last week we used it. You had two.
Which one is not for that camera? Please
But
take it
try
out.
it and see.
Of course, that is the right one. That's the right one. Let us remove this one because always then you
that
Let us
is
put it in the trunk. It's
no,
not for this
you
camera.
don't mix. No, it's not. That may not be it. We don't know if that fits the tripod. Try it on the tripod.
No, that is not fix on this camera.
Don't put it away. What if that's mine?
Put it away in the trunk. Or you take it home.
No, don't have things loose in the trunk.
Okay.
Right? When I bring my stuff over, we'll try each thing. I remove what doesn't fit, okay?
Okay.
I'll try to come during the week. Can't stay long because my daughter will be there.
You're leaving tomorrow.
Pick her up. We'll back in. Oh. This is playing an old one. Look at that. It's playing when they were. Look at that. It's playing this. Not doing
But
all
there
right.
is no sound.
We just turned up. I turned it off. See, hear the sound.
Nobody has Patty. Patty said it's really good. Everything is good.
Then why does it say bad over here?
I don't know. First time I see that. Here is bad, but it's good.
The sound's not good.
Judy,
Should we go? Should we go?
would you like to sit there with the camera on you?
I'm trying something. Over here.
It's difficult. People who need to meet you. Okay, that's good.
Let me find something. Okay. Announce we're back live.
Yes.
Avatar's our first master. Might be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Want to adjust the sound?
Yeah. Person just that.
I have their sounds in my head.
Oh, really? That much enjoy. I love it too.
absolutely perfect. It screws on that part and fits in. No, it's okay. Perfect now. Okay. Made it sound Rudy. Okay, please. So we're back from our break, and when I was introducing our meeting and what we're about, I didn't mention one thing. Today, it's only Zara and me. We're the only two that are doing this, and that's why I noticed went out so late, because she wasn't sure. We hadn't talked to each other hardly at all during the week, and because it was just the two of us here, she wasn't sure. So this was all like a last minute thing. Quickly send it out. Yes, of course we're going to have it. Why would we not? But let's find somebody. So she got our singers.
Two people and one technology.
Yeah, and so it's just Zara and I today, and so we're going to read right now. I'll read something from, and then we'll Skype for a few minutes. And we might close at 7:30 since unless we just read more. I don't know if anyone wants to hear more. There's one of two. This is from Beams of Meher Baba, and there's actually two here that I see that struck me. One is from eternity to eternity, which means from unconscious God to conscious God and the journey of the soul. The other one is the calculus of opposites. And so I think I'm going to do the calculus of opposites, which we all experience in our life. So this is what Meher Baba says about the calculus of opposites. Spiritual unfoldment takes place through the experience of such opposites as pleasure and pain, success and failure, virtue and vice. Both extremes are equally necessary for the fulfillment of life, although they appear to be direct opposites of each other. In fact, from a larger point of view, the opposites of experience turn out to be complementary rather than contrary. They appear to be clashing, incompatible only for the mind that cannot transcend them. They are like diametrically opposite points on the circumference of a circle. If you pursue any point on the circumference, the path through it will necessarily lead to its diametrically opposite point, and the path from this opposite point again returns to the starting point. Movement between the opposites is as endless as movement in a circle. In other words, it continues. It is absolutely necessary for the development, and for our life experiences, we will always have experiencing opposites. The law of opposites does not imply an exact mathematical polarity. Opposites are not antipodes with point-to-point contrariety in every detail. Take, for example, the first air pilots who experienced failure and death in their undertakings. This failure cannot be said to be the exact opposite of their previous success in flying, for they never had any success in flying. Of what then is the opposite? These first air pilots may have experienced success in some similar endeavor of a slightly different type, and their failure in flying, culminating in death, is the quantitative opposite of that experience of success. The opposites of failure and success need each other. There can be no success unless there is failure, and it is equally true that there can be no failure unless there is success. If one has never succeeded in a particular thing, it is meaningless to style such attempts or their results as failures. In the same way, success is success only if there has been prior failures, either by that particular person or by others who tried in the same field. And this is a lot longer than I expected, so I'm going to skip it. I apologize. We just picked up a book to share something with you, but we did not prepare it. So, Zara, do you want me to read another part just from eternity to eternity, or do you want to hit Skype?
I don't know. I think Charlie is waiting for Skype. Can we Skype with Charlie?
Yeah.
Talk to him?
Okay, so we're going to do Skype with Charlie Morton, and then we might close. Okay. I'll turn this around so you can see Charlie. Oh, here, wait, Zara, I'm trying to...
Hey, Charlie, J. Bobo.
Hey, thank you for the nice program. I really
thank
enjoyed
you.
it. Judy and Zara, you did a fabulous job on putting on a two-person show. It was just wonderful. Very well done today. And thank you for all that effort. That was really enjoyable. And you know, it's really nice. The YouTube format makes it so that if for any reason you want to step out, you can quickly go back and press the button to bring it back and move it forward, so you never miss any of it, which is really nice. I really appreciate that fact.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah, Charlie, did you listen to their music? Could you watch
Oh
it?
yeah, no.
How was
Very
it?
nice.
Was it clear?
Very nice voices and everything. Even though it's in another language, it's just perfect. It's fine.
Yeah, the melody, and then also most of the songs, Siddharth, they translated in English, and then we know what they're singing. It was perfect.
So,
beautiful.
Charlie, it was very clear on your end, the visual and the audio?
Yeah, you know, Habib was saying that it was a little bit, for him, it was a little hard to hear what he was saying, but I think it was just his accent. I could hear it perfectly well. I thought it came through just fine all the way along. So there's no problem. But I know Habib was having trouble hearing it, what it was, but I thought it was purely his accent. Habib thought it was the location of the mic compared to where he was.
Well,
But
Siddharth...
in reality,
Oh.
you know, because when you were reading or anything like that, it comes across perfect. So I have a feeling it's simply a matter of, you know, his accent might have been a little hard.
Well, he also, Charlie, he has a very soft voice. He speaks very quietly and very softly. And we're sitting in the same room, and if we were not sitting in the same room, it would be more difficult because he has like a gentle voice.
Yeah. You know, I know how that is. And sometimes with a voice like that, you can't even, if they're on a phone or something, I just can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So it's very understandable. But you guys did a fabulous show, and it was really nice all the way through. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks.
You know, for putting it together on the spur of the moment, that was fantastic. Really good job.
You know, what we were concerned about, what we were having so much trouble in the beginning is our computer where we have our webcam going into says that the streaming is bad, it's not clear, and we're not able for some reason to see the live streaming on that. And so we didn't know whether people were hearing us or seeing us, and so we kept stopping it and starting again, and we finally we called Patrick, and he said, no, I can see, I can hear. Why ours says the streaming is bad and we can't see it, I don't know. I don't know why that happened. So it was only when we got our extra computer and looked that we actually were able to see, oh yeah, it is live. So that was a lot of the delay in the beginning, is the very fact that we could not see, we could not verify. That
you know, it really comes off perfect on the YouTube. You're really doing it just right. And you know, the interesting also thing that I think you will really appreciate is the fact that after about a week of it being on YouTube, I noticed usually it's about 150 people have seen it. You know, each one of these episodes, it's over 150 people. So therefore, you know, you might have 7 people like today, and I think it was 7 people watching it, but by the end of the week, it might be 150. You know, which is really interesting.
Because it sits there for people to see.
Yeah, because it's there. Also, and people subscribe to this channel, and so when it comes in, then they all of a sudden they watch it, and so it's really good because there's a lot of people subscribing to the chat meeting website, and also when it comes in, you also have the whole thing working just perfect, and it really, you know, and almost every single different program you put out since you've been on YouTube has been about 150 people watching it.
That's
which is really
wonderful. And
something.
you know,
Really is.
the people didn't have that opportunity with Ustream. They didn't have that opportunity to catch it at their own time. They'd either have to get up when we were doing it or lose out. So many wonderful speakers that we've had over the years, people have missed out on. So we're going to have to try and get some of these people back again, so that we can have an. I mean, we have the tapes that are at the LA Center that we tape, but when they'll ever be put on the internet or anything, we don't know. But this way, if we have them again, then they'll always be there for anyone to see at any time.
No, you know, the nice thing about it, it also has instant replay. So if all of a sudden you think, what did he just say? You know, like today, I was thinking, I could just go back by about 1 minute and see what he said, and then bring it forward. You know, so it's not an issue of you can catch up on anything. Or if you happen to have, like I did today, have to go walk the dog quickly. So I quickly took it out, brought it back, and got right back into the song. You know,
wow.
Right back up with it. So it works out perfect. It really is an amazing format, and I'm so glad you're taking full use of it, because it really is. It's just a total gift. You know, it works out perfect. You know?
And what's so nice is, like, you're able to do that where before you would miss it. If you walked your dog, you would just have to miss that part, whether it's more likely a story that's being told. So this gives you freedom to catch up or just watch it later. You know, watch the part you missed or whatever.
You know, the other thing that occurred to me is that, say if all of a sudden you have a really good show going on at the Pilgrim Center or somewhere there, you know, at one of the different locations, and it's in the middle of the day or sometime, you could all of a sudden go there, record it, and then play it back on YouTube at the time of this show. So you could actually, if say you wanted to, you could watch it, you could put it onto the YouTube.
In place of going live, instead of going live, we can just play the I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, but I guess we.
You could do both live and that. That way you could be showing the show and then break it for, you know, Skype and break it for other things, but everybody could see whatever program took place, or if it's a trust meeting or something like that. It's amazing the number of things you can do now, and just put it on YouTube where people can catch up with you and see what you're up to. You know, even if you did the tour of Maribod, that would be really fun, Judy. You know, you could do all of that, and then you could, you know, talk about it all right there on the show. You on the chat. You can go through the whole thing.
That's an idea too. That's a wonderful idea. One of the things with our YouTube Worldwide meeting is it won't go live until 5 o'clock. For some unknown reason, we can't test it. We can't test ahead of time. So then at 5 o'clock, this is when we start seeing whether we have a problem or not. But we can't test it ahead of time because it won't go live until 5. I don't know what to do about that one.
I think just go on blind faith that you have to. That it's working, because it works every time. It works wonderful, and I wouldn't worry. I think you've got it down. You know, I think it is working nicely. So not to worry on that. Just go ahead, and in fact that it's recording, and even if it says it's not recording perfectly, I just go ahead because it comes out perfect on this end. You know, it really does, and not to worry about it. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to find out how to, because I don't know how to do that, to bring it onto YouTube, onto our site. I have no idea how to do that, but that is something that we can talk about later, and we can work on later. My daughter is coming. I'm leaving tomorrow to pick up my daughter. She hasn't been here in 25 years. So I'm leaving to Mumbai to pick her up and 3 of my grandchildren. And then next week I'll travel up north with them. So when I come back, so next week we'll have 2 people also. It'll just be Anna and Zara. Anna's not here this week. Then after that, everyone starts coming. And, Charlie, you know Marge Lebaron?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, she's 87 now. She's going to be our guest on the 30th of this month. When I get back, she's going to be our guest, and she has some good stories.
Well, no, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that program. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
And thank you for tapping into all these people. I know they might feel a little self-conscious or something, but the fact that you push them into it, once they get there, they're just right at home and they really love it, and so it's really fun.
Yeah.
I just think you guys are doing a fabulous job doing this, and I assume you can try it out sometime, but I assume if you just took any video you wanted to and to go on to YouTube and just plug it in as if you're just as if that's coming out of the camera. Just play it out of the camera and plug it in YouTube. It should just record it right on. I mean, I might be mistaken, but I think that would happen. So if you did your walk tour around all of Maribod and then did that, I think you really it would be fun. On any of these issues, you could do that as say when you're not there and you need something to fill it in.
Right. That is a good idea. I can do it on my iPad, or like I've come back with a camera that has a memory card, which I haven't used yet. I just was charging it. So the camera we have here are the tapes, and the battery isn't any good. So you have to have it plugged in, the electricity. But the other one will be able to do that. But also I can use the iPad.
Yeah, why not? It should work on any of those things. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Well, that's a good idea, Charlie.
I can't thank you guys enough, because it really is fabulous to have a Mama meeting every week that you can depend on, and you guys are extremely dependable, and just really, and the contents of everything you do is fabulous. I mean, it's nothing you would ever get at just a small town Mama meeting anywhere in the United States. This is really unique, because everybody there is first class quality and really interesting. So it's really fascinating stuff you have going on.
Well,
really
they come here with their heart open, and that's so we get to experience. I cannot send it out. Okay. Charlie is there still. Okay.
Thank you for the popcorn, sir.
How funny, Charlie.
Mama Charlie. That's really funny.
See you next Sunday again. Jay Mary Baba.
Jay Mayor Baba.
Perfect. Jay Mary Baba. Avatar Mary Baba. Jay.
That's funny. We still have Charlie on. So that is something. Even though, like right now, only 7 we're watching. He said, but every single week there's 100. By the end of the week, there's 150 watching.
It's just new people will join, but we have to make it
But
better
what
better
is,
and better.
and you always have to, when you put this down, you always have to close
Yeah,
this, turn it, and
of
put it down.
Of course.
What is, we never would have had it on Ustream. We would not have had all those other people going in and watching.
No, and then I said, I can test it
He said
here on my
every
laptop. I could test it again.
Every single week, he says we have 100, it's almost always 150 people who have seen it. Now, so a lot of people know about it now, and they just go in on their own, which is good. We'll just have to, next week we'll give it more notice. You and Anna.
Let's see who is our guest next week. I should go to and find someone.
Jamie, you might get Jamie, remember?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows how's their time, how's their health, because the way it's here, the women are very poetic. Let's see how is it. Didn't have much things